Gary, first of all, your friendship with Luc Besson predates the Fifth Element, doesn't it? When did you meet him, and what was your first impression of Luc?
I met Luc through a girlfriend of mine that was once a girlfriend of Luc's. So, and she said, "Oh, you'd like this guy. You should meet this guy." So he was in California, and we went to dinner, and I met him, and we hit it off. My French is dreadful, and his English at the time was a bit shaky, but we managed to kind of hit it off. And I'd seen some things that he had done that I'd like very much. The first film, The Last Battle, The Dernier Combat, and then Subway. And it was, you know, just like one of those things where you meet someone and you go, yeah, I could work for this guy. And then that led to Leon, or The Professional, as it was known in the United States. And then of course I had a connection through my own movie, and then the call came to do the Fifth Element, which I took blind. So I just got the call from the south of France.
What did he say to you? He said, took it blind. Just, I'm making another film.
I knew he was making the movie, and then he came in as a front man and a producer to my movie. And I got the call from my manager saying, "Oh, Lucas just called me from the south of France. It's a call I expected." It didn't sort of come out of the blue. And he said, "Will you be in the Fifth Element?" And I said, "Yeah." So 3 minutes later, he called him back. He had his answer in 3 minutes.
How many directors are there that you've worked with to whom you would give the answer on so little evidence of the work?
Well, you tend to give the answer before you work with them, and after you've worked with them, I might not do it again. Yeah, there's. I mean, I've been lucky actually. I've worked with some great people that I would do that for. I'd work for Francis again. Oliver.
So were you surprised when gradually, and I imagine it was gradually, you came to realise what the Fifth Element was about? We hear stories of actors being given pages on the day and nothing before. Did you any idea you were going into a science fiction extravaganza?
I knew it was science fiction. I knew it was futuristic. He said, "Oh, come and play this strange character who's a sort of arms dealer, posing as a sort of pretentiously posing as a sort of art collector. What is it, Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg from Arizona." So I had an idea of what I was getting into. I didn't realize I was going to get into rubber, but that was a surprise waiting for me, and that's superb thing I wear on my head, whatever that is just the strange, wacky world of Jean-Paul Gaultier. So you just kind of you do a movie like this, so much of it is planned and worked out long before you're cast, like long before you get there, you know. So you are a piece, really, of a puzzle that has to kind of, you know, slot in, and you sort of have to surrender to the world of it, you know. You're acting with the, you know, Mangalores, men in rubber, you know, masks and lots of blue screen and green screen, you know, looking at stuff that isn't there. It's a lot of acting to nothing, really, you know.
How did you find Zorg? I mean, he came across to me when I saw the film as sort of I hope you don't take this as an insult, a sort of galactic trailer trash.
A galactic trailer trash. Can I use that?
You're very welcome to. But I mean, his sort of arms demonstration and the accent and everything, you just...
Yeah.
What did you model him on?
Well, I kind of... It was Luke's idea, really, to have the sort of teeth. He wanted these sort of slightly buck teeth. I don't know. I think it was when we were doing it. It was like the presidential. It was the campaigns going on, and I took a fancy to Ross Perot as a sort of. I was bless him, you know, but I was watching his him doing his campaign, and I thought, oh, I might steal. I might nick a bit of that. So I kind of based him on. I think at the press conference, someone asked me that question. And of course, in the world of the soundbite, they said, without some huge, great, big, long explanation. They said, oh, how do you get the character? And I said, it's Bugs Bunny meets Ross Perot. But I like galactic trailer trash. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh,
yeah.
you may borrow that and have my blessing. Did you get to know the detail of the script in one blast, or was it true, as we heard while the film was being made, that Luke was giving actors simply the relevant pages because of trying to keep this element of surprise open for them?
I got the script, and then, obviously it went through changes, and just on a day-to-day working, the schedule moved around a bit because it's you can plan as much as you can plan with a movie like this, but you're at the mercy of things being ready when they say that they're going to be ready, like sets and well, today we were going to do this, but now they tell me they need one more day with the spaceship. So it went through changes, but I got a complete script.